Hey guys, Derek here with some more Digimon World. So here we have the costume that we got last episode. I'm just jumping right in, we're not even gonna fuck around with intros this time around. There's the costume we got from Toy Town. There's Ogremon, who acts as Digimon's advisor. You talk to him and he tells you some random shit. So, Digimon who loves hot places to cold places against the rules. Many Digimon will come with you in Friesland. Great Candy is like a maze. Once entered, it's hard to leave. Now that last one's a hint to Veggie. We haven't talked to Digimon in a while. Vegemon expanded the meat farm. Penguinmon opened a curling ring. Angemon's nearby. Gabumon talked about being worried. Chosen to choose large scale. It's just, I've already pretty much told you everything that they do. Prosperity rate of the city is 44. So, we're making progress. Now I'm just going to see if I can trigger one thing yet. Because if I can, it'll be kind of nice. Oh, by the way, we also did some massive stat training. Brains up from 300 to 600. Offense up to 424. And I left everything else pretty much the same. But we didn't learn any new techniques, which is kind of upsetting me. But hey, moving on. Moving on. Actually, we should have... Oh, I need to grab meat too. So we're just going to go talk to Digimon, grab our item. I think today's the right day. And talk to Vegemon, get our meat. Unless I already talked to Vegemon. I can't actually remember what I did. Nope, I haven't talked to him yet. Cool. So there's a meat. Digimon should be in here with a item for us. Yeah, so I actually think it's predetermined what you get. Because on the earlier file, or on my little test file that I was running, I got a restore there too. So, maybe it is predetermined. I don't know. Anyways, moving right on along. Going to go down to Digimon Bridge, believe it or not. We're gonna go there for a couple minutes. Because there is a Digimon that might be ready to spawn there. I just can't remember offhand. If we had one more point, then we'd be going elsewhere, but... Oh, Digimotion. That's useful. That's less than useful. Okay, no, so he doesn't spawn yet. It has to be 50 then. Okay. Or maybe there's the other condition I need to meet too. Yeah, because he won't spawn. Alright, so Great Canyon away! Progress! Yes. 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 So shortly here, we're going to be able to get a ton more Digimon to the city. And by a ton, I mean 3. Where should I take you? I want to go to Great Canyon Top area. Yes, I'm sure. After the she already charged me. Bitch! I don't know why, I'm gonna blame the anime for this one, but I always assumed that Bergemon, so Bergemon and Biomon, were both girls, as well as like Palmon and all Palmon's evolutions, and Gatomon as well. So Great Canyon bottom area. Now it almost would have been better to do this with Bergemon, because if your Digimon, just to clarify, this is what I tried to trigger right before Bergemon died. I tried to walk off a cliff, and the cliff should have fallen out from underneath me, but it didn't. So here is one of the Digimon that Angemon was talking about. This is, as you probably guessed, Ogremon's new lair. And it is crammed filled with items, which is why I left. Because of logic! I have it today. No, I just really don't want to fight these guys. So I'm going to try and avoid them. Brilliant! I can't hold items and I keep trying to. Ah. You know what? Use this. Just get it out of my inventory. Alright, fine. Be back in a minute here, guys. Alright, so coming in a little bit early here. So you can see up here we now have, because our brains are so high, we can actually tell them what attack we want them to use. Which makes this a hell of a lot easier to deal with. And did we just learn Dynamite Kick? We just learned Dynamite Kick. And that just wasn't even like a challenge for this guy anymore. Because his offense is redundant too. So I'm going to disable Sonic Jab there. Yeah. So that just changes up the order that they'll actually appear in my in battle. So now there's another fight here that is mandatory, which is just awkward, but it's 3 Ogremon. If you can beat the 3 before, I'm pretty sure you can handle these 3. Especially if you have an ultimate, because this is meant to be taken on a hell of a lot earlier than I have. Kick him. Kick him all in the face. But yeah, we'll be back after this fight here, guys. Wow, these battles just aren't even challenging anymore. I'm sitting here browsing Reddit instead of paying attention. So we may die. Oh, you need a shit. You lucky bastard, I have porta potties coming up my own ass. Alright. So now, there should be 2 enemies right in front of the door here. And if you're careful, you can just run right between them. And they just kind of look at you. And there's that little bastard again. Actually, now out of curiosity, I can't remember if Ogremon can even evolve into Ogremon. Because that would make a bit of sense to me. But I can't remember offhand, so we're just going to keep scrolling through this. Hit X. Ogremon? No! Ogremon can't even evolve into Ogremon. Gabumon can. But not Ogremon. Or not Agumon. Alright, so Ogremon's back. He's got a bit of buff stats to him. But he shouldn't be too much of a challenge right now. Just to watch your Digimon's health. Don't do anything stupid. Eventually they'll start attacking each other and kill each other off. I think that Nanimon can actually learn Tremor that he just used there. I think. I could be wrong. If you can, that'd be awesome. And if you would, that'd be even more awesome. Yeah, like they're actually hitting each other and doing more damage to themselves than to me. So yeah, I'm not really too concerned about this, honestly. Because we have tons of healing items. Like, more than we'll probably need for the rest of the game. We're not really going to use anything. But now, as you guys see, our inventory is kind of getting, you know, sort of full. So we're going to go expanded bit. And that was probably the worst place to use it. To use my finisher. But it's stuck there now. So, yeah, we're actually going to work on expanding that. Now, there's an item called a digital keychain. And we just kicked each other. That's kind of fun. So these digi keychains are actually resemble the Digimon keychain we got sucked into at the beginning of the game. What they do is they expand our inventory space by 10 items. Now there are 5 of them around. The first one you find will raise your inventory by 10 items. Then it's the 5th one after that they'll raise it again. Now they're actually dropped by a special Digimon that'll join your city after you see them all 5 times. Now I know of 2 that we can access right now actually, and we're going to. But it's just a matter of just start the thing with this. I'll go with this instead. Just knock him on his ass. There we go, done and done. Ogremon probably dropped another HP chip, which we're just going to use right off. Small recovery. Cool. Ogremon will run away at once in the same sprite, which is kind of fun. Ogremon throws down a smoke bomb, and he essentially just pussies out and runs away. There's an elevator up there that we're actually going to go up right away. Just to trigger something. So get in. Get in the elevator, and we're going to run on the way. So there's a Ogremon there. There's 2 more Ogremon there, but I'm not concerned about them. See, now we're at the stage of the game where you pretty much have to have an ultimate with you at all times. Which means that for the most part, the enemies you actually encounter aren't threatening at all. So we will have to fight this guy right here. Just because he blocks the bridge we need to go across. You know what? You do your thing, buddy. I'm not gonna cut this because it's just gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. Holy shit. Hit him! I don't care with what, just hit him. This fight should not be difficult. Or even this frustrating. One more should do her. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that Red Bull after this video. Oh, come on, just finish him. For Christ's sake. Arrgh. Nope, we're not gonna see Digimon Rage. We're not gonna see Digimon Rage. Okay. Alright. Help me hear a voice from above. Is anyone there? Yeah. Essentially, we went up the elevator, the ground bulged, and he can't get down. So he blames us for doing it, and we're gonna go fix it. So that you have to be Ogremon to trigger, but I actually think that there's a chip up here. You can actually see him right there. So that is Shellmon. Spoiler alert. Oh, bugger. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And I forgot that I planned on going back into Ogremon's lair. So, I'm going to go back into the elevator and I will see you guys inside. Alright, so just opening the video up a little earlier than I planned on, we just learned a move called War Cry. And what that does is that raises our stats. Pretty drastically, actually. So we're going to say, fuck you, Sonic Jab, and use War Cry instead. It's really only getting to be useful for us in, like, boss fights and whatnot. But it will still be a pretty useful attack. Because it, as you guys saw from Warrior Mon, I'm fairly certain that's what the move he was using. But it raises your attack by, like, just magnitudes. Which is something that we will need later, I feel. I feel it will be useful. So we're going to trust our instinct. We're also going to go back down into Ogremon's lair. Now this one is kind of weird to get him to spawn. So we're going to force him to spawn. This is what I'm telling you. So I think you actually have to come through a certain way. Meaning this way. And maybe not. He really might be one of the more wonky ones to get to spawn. So we're just gonna go find out. by... Well, you know what, let's show off... Nah. We're gonna cover that little room there in a minute or so. Because we're going to exit this place entirely. Re-enter it. And then from there, we're going to pause for a moment. Because I can't... There should be a specific way to actually trigger this. Unless we have to go to a different one first. No, it is random. Okay. So, we are actually going to just continually enter and exit this room until we find him. Now, his name is Nanimon. And he's kind of weird. Nope, not there. So, what I'm going to do is I really am actually just going to enter and exit this room until I find him. So I'll come back when I find him, and I'll show you guys what he says. To the best of my abilities, at least. So, yeah, see you guys in a few. Alright guys, so he really does not want to spawn for me right now. Which leads me to think that I need to get him in a different location before he'll spawn here. Which is odd, but not unheard of for this game. This game does have a great number of glitches, and I kind of love it because it's so glitchy. So, you guys remember where we fought Meteormon? Way back, like, a couple episodes ago? Well, we gotta go back there. Because pretty much right where we fought Meteormon is... No! Balls! 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 Yeah, so I'll see you guys back where we fought Meteormon. And then we're just gonna essentially collect him, or go through it all and whatnot, and yeah, and stuff and things and whatnot. See you there. Alright, hey guys, back again, and here that little shithead is. So here we have Nanimon. Huh? Who are you? Oh wait, that's him. Who am I? Who are you? And then he leaves. I got oh sorry, it's a dimensional keychain. I can carry 20 items. Yes, we can. Which will now make everything a hell of a lot easier to deal with. And you know what? That was all I came out here to do, was to get that keychain. So now we're gonna fly back, or we're gonna zoom back to File City. Since we didn't actually get a prosperity point for that one, we're going to have to now go do something else. Now what is it? Well, I'll give you a hint. It's in Friesland. And it's not trading for more money. I'm still pretty well set up on money. Oh, balls. Oh, by the way, off camera we learned a move called Megaton Punch. And it's stronger than Dynamite Kick and moves a lot quicker. So, naturally, I'm using it a lot more. But I will catch up to you guys after the battle. See you. And that's another one down. And unfortunately they didn't drop any speed nuts, that's upsetting. So, now you guys remember roughly where we were talking to you, to the Mojamon? Ah, words are not coming today. Well, we're going back around there. There's another area that I didn't even bother showing off because we weren't ready for it. Either pre-event wise or I hadn't triggered the event and we were far too weak to do it. Even now I'm a little nervous, but not notably. Oops, not that path. So we're gonna go back there. Then we're going to go down here. I think it is. Yep, here he is. And we talk to Waymon. Is somebody there? Can't you see? I'm Waymon. Usually we live in the sea. I don't have eyes, but I can feel most things. I'm a human. My name is Steel. Yeah. Some assholes kicked him out of his house, and he wants it back. So we gonna help him. Because we're the hero, and that's just what we do. Unload! Don't go underwater, please. And here we are. That was a quick trip, right? Yeah. I can hear a voice coming from behind this wall. I wonder who it is. Who's the biggest asshole you know? It's Ogremon! Yeah! With his jolly troop of Gabumon! Because Ogremon just are too mainstream. Apparently there's a signal. And holy shit, we're in trouble, guys. Master Warrior Digimon. Now, this is going to be painful. Because that is a Mega level Digimon. You cannot obtain that one. And he hits like a truck. No, he hits like a ton and a half of trucks. He is painful. So what I'm actually going to do is a bit cheaty. We're going to go on the defensive. Actually, no, we're going to just spam Warp Pack a bit. And keep our HP up as high as we can. So this will actually just put him on the defensive and he'll just block as much as he possibly can. But Warcry will just boost all his stats like a fair bit, so we're gonna use Warcry a lot. And again, we're just gonna keep spamming items. Now, comically enough, Ogremon is the least of our warriors in this fight. Because he doesn't have that much HP compared to Warrior Digimon. So it's just the point where it's like, yeah, you're just there, man. By the way, that was a blocked Megaton Punch. And that was a bad idea. As soon as I pushed that button, I knew it was a bad idea. Another blocked Megaton Punch. Another. And that's me running low on HP because I keep forgetting to heal. And stock up on a ton of areas. Well, I have 15 on the bank, I just keep forgetting to grab the damn things. And there you guys can kinda see how devastating Megaton Punch is. Oops, that's not what I want those. This. And then just punch him again, buddy. Now it really is just Warrior Digimon. And I don't know if you can actually learn attacks from him or not. I don't remember. And I've fought him like twice before this. Because like I mentioned earlier, there's a number of recruitable Digimon that you don't actually need to get to the city. You only need to get to like 70, I think. 70 or 75 prosperity points. So there is Warrior Digimon down. Oh, sorry guys, I have a bit of the hiccups here. And they run away again. Pansies! And don't tell me you froze. Okay. That was terrifying for a second there. Wait! Why should I wait? Ah! And then Waymon attacks them from the opposite side of the map. Or the screen, I should say. Alright, I'll go to the city. Ah, just getting by. The only time that sound clip has ever played in this game. Darn, you tricked me. Well, we got the hate back, so I guess it's okay. So he's going to the city. Cool! And he's taking us back, which is not so cool. Oh, no, he's going back. But he's actually one of the last Digimon we want to recruit here. Except for... I almost forgot about him. Shellmon. Who we'll go collect on our way. Because the thing is, you actually have to go... Oh, wait, can we? Yes, we can, because we flew. Huzzah! No. Damn. You know what? I'm not gonna cut this. I'm getting lazy. Why would you worry about boosting his stats for him? He's not that powerful. Frustrating. I hate getting paralyzed in battles. I think that's actually Megaton Punch there, which is kind of funny. Now what's even funnier is I had a plan all laid out to get up to a Skull Greymon, and I decided last minute to change it from Skull Greymon to going to War Cedarmon. Last second I decided, and last second I got a Nanimon. Because my original plan was going to be get Ogremon, get the majority of his stats up to a level where he would be fine, like where he would be digivolving to Skull Greymon, fight a couple fights, go out and deliberately lose one, get a Devimon out of it, and after I have Devimon, then I should be digivolving right to Skull Greymon. That was the original plan. And if I had stuck to the plan, we might have had a bit of better go and a much stronger Digimon. But we have an ultimate. We should be happy for him. Alright, so we're just gonna go back around to where my Digimon used to shit. To where we saw Shellmon last time. Wow, I just realized that Monzemon looks like he's like really, really high. And I've never noticed that until now. There's Shellmon, cool. You saved me, so it was you. This is perfect. I was heading to the city. He's a famous Digimon gossip. I could not make this shit up if I tried to, guys. So, he's there now. So, since I can't seem to deke this guy out, we're just gonna fight him. Because I think he has like 1100 HP. With Megaton Punch, it should be 2 punches and he's down. Oh, it's only 1000 HP. Damn, I hit him. Okay, 3 Megaton Punches and he'll be down. And I'm just not gonna bother to cut it out because I'm lazy. Done. Oh, I didn't throw it. Balls. Okay, so now I'm just gonna hope that Nanimon actually spawns. If he does, cool, awesome, no problem. If he doesn't, then yeah, balls. It's unfortunate, but I don't want to keep running between screens right now. Because we're going to have to do a lot of that later. So, we're just going to use the elevator again. Though, I just want to point out that the elevator is here. And Shellmon was an entire screen away. How did the elevator lift him up? Oh, cool, he is here. Who are you? Who am I? Who are you? And then he runs off again. But yeah, so now we're gonna go back to the city. And actually, we're going to call it an episode here, guys. I don't even know how long it's going to be, because I've started cutting at battles, so I don't know anymore. Alright guys, have a good night.